Hi, hey there, everyone. Happy New Year. For those of you who just learned about me, maybe just got online, got on my list, I want to say hi and Happy New Year. I'm Jen Bradshaw Almond. I'm considered your head chef of travel here at Savor Fair Travel Company. I'm your travel advisor who creates exquisite culinary experiences to help leave a lasting imprint on your vacation adventures. And I wanted to pop in here today and talk about travel for 2023 and possibly travel for 2024 as well. It's come to our attention in the travel industry that um, I don't know if you guys are doing your planning, your goal setting, your calendar of activities, at least maybe for the first quarter. Um, but what's going on in this world, the inflation, the price of everything going up, it seems like it might have some gloom and doom to the situation that we're like still living out the um repercussions of COVID and that pandemic as we try to sort through things. And I stay abreast, like I love CBS Morning. So I'm always watching these things going, what's it look like at this level? How does this affect me at my own personal level? How does it affect my business? But I wanted to pop in here and not only wish you a happy new year, but also tell you that despite the airline chaos that happened over the holiday season, the travel industry and the hospitality industry is expected to increase. I have seen it everywhere. I have seen it on the news. I have heard it on special reporting. And despite the price of inflation, despite the airline challenges, people want to travel. I would say one of the many things that COVID taught us was, wow, the world shut down and I'll never get to go wherever. I'll never get to go to Paris. I'll never get to go to Cancun. I'll never get to see the Pacific Ocean. I'll never get to go to Australia. That really set in on everybody worldwide. And so even though budgets have gotten tighter, inflation has risen and people are watching their expenditures, travel is still something that we all desire to do. And I want to make that happen for you. Like, that's why I got into this industry. I do want to say that it is so important that you plan, plan. So number one reason why I got into the travel industry is because, well, not the number one reason. The number one reason I got into the travel industry is because I want to go to the Philippines before I'm 50. But the number two reason that I felt like I would be very successful in serving my clients is that I love to plan, I love to organize, and coming out of this operational mentality, it is details, details, details. And so, in order to enjoy the travel during times like this, it takes planning. And here's the thing, planning takes time. And if you're like me, there's only so many hours in a day that you can get done. Now we all have the same amount of hours in a day, but what I find enjoyable to spend those hours, you may not find enjoyable for those hours. And I completely understand. So that's why I'm here today to pop in here and let you know that if you're dreaming of travel, whether it's internationally or even US continental, awesome. Let's get you there. That is what I want to do. I want to create that amazing, exquisite adventure that your experience in your dining experience will help solidify those adventures and make your money like feel like it's value and such a luxury to be gone for 3, 5, 7 days. So what I wanted to let you know is that even though it may be difficult for you to fly internationally, you can still fly internationally. You can still plan that river cruise down the Danube or the Rhine. You just have to plan for it. You need to be talking to someone who knows the industry, who can find those deals, who can maneuver the best bang for your buck per se. Driving's becoming really popular. So despite gas prices, which has literally been fluctuating since I think last year, probably middle of last year, as we know, um, we still want to plan for that too. I actually love weekend getaways, like the 3 to 4 day weekend getaway. I highly recommend, I heard this from one of my old patients from the chiropractic clinic, was you should be taking, if you're not taking like a really big trip once a year, it's really good for your emotional, mental health to take quarterly trips. And quarterly trips, flying continental, US continental can be actually okay as far as your expenditures, as far as a budget line item, if you plan in advance. See, this word is plan. um, you can get to Utah from the East Coast for less than $500 round trip, sometimes even a direct flight, if you are planning ahead of time, if you know that's what I want to do. I That popped into my head because that's one of the top cities to visit this year, and I happen to be going there. So that just popped in my head. Miami, New York, all of these are great getaway, weekend getaway, short trips for you and your significant other, or you and the entire family. It really doesn't matter. Those are all fantastic culinary experiences, each really diverse in their own nature. I really probably need to go into them a little bit more. But I want you to take the time to plan, and I would love for you to reach out to me and let me plan with you. I want to plan for you. I want to plan with you, because that is one of the number one things that I enjoy doing, is listening to what it is that you desire and then poof, making it happen for you, setting that table so that you can sit down to be so excited for what you're about to experience, and what you're about to like savor on that journey. I just get so much joy and pleasure out of hearing that from my clients. So, you know, the plan, the point of this quick little long-winded video that I wanted to pop in here with your inbox is, it's very important to plan. And things are really booking up through 2023. Cruises are booking up because people started planning last year for 2023 because of inflation, the price of fuel, the price of food. The hospitality industry, the travel industry still wants to deliver that exquisite experience for all of their customers. And, they have costs incurred too. So in order to meet those needs, and you're planning for your trip, sometimes you can get the best deals a year in advance. I had a client talking about they wanted to go on a Nile trip in Egypt, and they're booked up till 2024, mid of 2024, because there's this demand, and because, once COVID, we got the clear out of COVID and restrictions are changing, everybody wanted to go. Everybody wanted to just stop with the staycations. They wanted out. And that's still the case to this day and age. And because of inflation and the cost of things, people are still wanting to travel, but they're having to take a step back and plan for it. So it might take you a little bit longer to get to Paris. Like if you really wanted to go next year, it might be end of next year, not the beginning of next year. And that's fine. We can still make it happen. And we'll make it the most amazing experience you possibly can. So with that, I just wanted to let you know that despite the airline chaos, the travel industry is on the rise, and it is more important than ever at the start of 2023 for you to plan for what you want to be doing either this year, as a big family trip, or a big, solo trip, or, what do you want to do for those quick getaways throughout the quarter of the year? Please reach out. Please schedule a call. I would love to hear from you. I would love to know where you're dreaming of going. For me, I can tell you a couple on my list. Definitely Miami. I definitely want to check out some things in Miami. Flying out to Utah, it was a delayed trip to see my family that's out there, but Park City, Utah is quite a happening place for the culinary scene. I would like to get back up to New York City. I haven't been since my cousin left. I love the culinary scene up there. I also like to get up to Hudson Valley. That apparently is a hot city to visit as well. So I'd like to get to Hudson City. I'm not going to tell you, it's just a little sneak peek. I've got some international group planning going on. I don't want to announce that right here, right now, but I'm in the works of doing that as well. So there will be an international trip that I'm really hoping to take a group of people down I almost spelled it. I want a group of people that really want to go to an amazing place, and it's group travel. I will be attending that with them. So it'll be a group travel that'll be on my website. It'll come out soon. Hopefully by the end of this month, you'll hear more about that. So that's on my trip as well. I'll probably be going to Orlando. It'll coincide with some other business projects that I have, but I want to check out Orlando. There's apparently some new things going on for Disney. Not that I'm a Disney travel agent. I have a Disney travel agent that I adore and love. If you want to be connected with her, but dude, like, the culinary scene down in Orlando is amazing as well. You don't even have to buy a park ticket to experience some of the stuff. You could, go back and forth to the resorts, go to downtown Disney and still have a blast. But yeah, I'll be going to Orlando for another business project. So yeah, so a few cities, big cities, and then an international one, maybe one or two. I really, I have put this out, but my husband does not like to travel in fourth quarter. So it may have to be just a, like, I don't know, a girls trip or something like that. I have no idea, but I would really love to go on the Danube or the Rhine River for the Christmas river cruise, Christmas markets river cruise. I don't know if you're interested, hit me up. Let me know if you're interested. Maybe we could do a group trip there too. So anyways, I've got plans. I want to know your plans. Know that it is a booming industry despite everything else kind of having its own challenges. And despite the airlines, I think that that's a single event. I think we're still working out processes and systems, but the whole point of this little message is now is the time to plan. And I want to say that, because, there is inflation, if you're planning for it, you can at least budget for it. And if you can plan and budget for it, I know that you can plan for something and make it the most that you possibly can. And it's even that much more sweeter, even if it's out a little further months than you had planned or you anticipated. So with that, I wanted to say thank you. Realize that travel is a hot thing. Now is the time to start planning. So reach out, book a call with me. I just want to say thank you for being here. And as always, if you're ready to plan your next vacation, please be sure to reach out and contact us and book your complimentary pre-planning call, because as you know, life is delicious. So go explore it now.